Problem 7. Find another point that lies on the line determined by the points 1, -2, and -3, 1. Explain in a complete sentence how you arrived at your answer. Several different ways that you can do this. I will start out, I think, with finding the slope of the line. And let's see, we're going to use the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. When I do that, I'm going to get 1 minus -2 divided by -3 minus 1. And when I do that, I get 3 over -4. And then from here, that would mean there's a couple different ways that we can do this. I'll do it kind of graphically first and then kind of more analytically. The rise is going to be 3 and the run is -4. The rise has to do with y values and the run has to do with x values. So I could take the point 1, -2, and I know that it's going to rise 3, so I'm going to be adding 3 to my y value, and the run will be -4 in the x direction, so I'm going to subtract 4 from the x. That would leave me with -3, 1, and then I could just continue that process. Oh, I just needed to find another point, so I did. So if I were going to explain that in a complete sentence, I would say that I determined the slope, and then from there I followed the rise and the run to get my other point. Another way of doing that, we could have actually found an equation, y equals mx plus b, and we knew that the slope was -3/4, and I'm just going to pick a point. Let's say I picked 1, -2. My y value is -2. My m was -3/4. My x is 1 in this case, and then I'll be trying to find my b. So I'll get -2 equals -3/4 plus b. I will add 3/4 to both sides. So -2 plus 3/4 would be -1 and 1/4 would equal b. And then from here, my equation would be y equals -3/4 x minus 1 and 1/4. And then from here, we really could do anything. I'm going to do the same one so we actually get the same point that we got up there. Actually, I need to go one more step because I totally noticed up here that I got the point that they already gave me. So I'm going to do one more here. And I'm going to do -4 plus 3 again. And I'll get -7 and 4. And something is looking really fishy about this, but we'll just go for it. I think on this one I'm just going to go simple though. I'm just going to plug in 0 for my x. So if I plug in 0 for my x there, -3/4 times 0 minus 1 and 1/4, that's 0. 0 minus 1 and 1/4 is -1 and 1/4. So that is a point that lies on that line. The way that I would explain that in a complete sentence is that I found the equation of the line, and then using that equation I plugged in an x value, and we could plug in any x value.